Okay, we are back. We just had to take care of the camera. Unfortunately, you can't see us because of the camera being needed 1.5 meters for it to not look all fuzzy. So we had to swap out the webcam camera for it because that video camera was for apparently looking down into more bigger ranges of like across field, like hitting shots, like hitting basketball shots or something. I don't know, just something that takes long references, like long distances, long referees. Wait, no.
Yeah, it just took a little bit longer. Than we're trying to sort it out. We're still. This is the first time we've done one of these streams where we had the two cameras, and we're just trying to find the right light levels and auto balancing and auto focus, and it's all a bit of a mess right now. But if we practice, we get a bit more used to it.
Whenever I hold the clippers, this is what I'm speaking. I feel like I'm holding things to defuse a bomb, and I have to.
You feel like you're defusing a bomb.
It just feels like it for some reason. These feels like clippers you use to defuse a bomb for some reason.
Okay. Right. Well, let's carry on. So we've got the first two bits put together, and I'll tell you what, at this rate, it's going to take us quite a while to get it all done.
Yeah.
Yes.
If there's anyone out there who's like, you're so slow, you're so slow, you're so slow. I can
be nice.
I can cut out these pieces in like 3 seconds. You're taking like 5 minutes to cut out one piece. Don't make fun of us. Just because your physical activity is good doesn't mean that you're the best in the world. I bet someone be laughing at you for doing like, you can do it in 2 seconds. I can be like do it in 0.1.
Well,
just don't be mean.
I have to say,
you're good at whatever you are doing, and besides, maybe you might be able to do a world record and you don't know it. Unlikely though.
People I've come across so far have been very nice, so we just got to hope. And we are learning. Yeah, he's unfortunately Rylock at the back there. He's got a bit of a nasty cough. Went to the doctors, but couldn't find anything, could they?
Yeah.
But we're hoping to get better over time. Yeah. We're hoping to improve. We are learning.
Yeah, Here's a joke for this video.
Oh blimey!
My cough is weed killer.
Your cough is weed killer.
Yeah, it's a disease for Sylvanas.
Okay. So what do you know about Sylvanathan so far then, Hennis?
All I know is that they treat people that hate almost everything except Stormcastitanas and people who...
Well, they're mistrustful of most people. So I know very much more about the Wood Elves from the Old World. They were a group of elves, so in the very, very, very early days of the world that was, they spread out from Ulthan, which was the home of the High Elves. Different branches of elves going to different places. But then, as it Malekith, when he stepped into the flame, the Phoenix Flame, showed himself to be quite evil. There's a great big war started, and the start of the Dark Elves. And when they did that, they had to recall all of the elves. They tried to recall all of the elves from across the land back home for the massive civil war. But a lot of them, they'd gotten quite happy where they were. And those within the realms of Athelloren were already very friendly with the tree spirits that dwelt within there. They had a mutual protection, and so although lots of elves returned home for the civil war, some retreated back into the forest. And they retreated into the forest and they became the Wood Elves. And then they were very closely tied to nature. So although they are an elfin race, they are very distrustful of pretty much all over the races. In the world that was, they were quite close, because their border shared with Bretonia, they were quite close to Bretonia.
There are,
but
there's only a couple.
That is a very kind of...
I know they like not including dwarves. They're just there because they are quite kind of trustful of Stormcaster tunnels. They work on the same thing.
Well, they're both part of the Grand Alliance of Order, so that means that I need to flip this upside down. I'm going to try and flip this in a second. But this is they're part of the Grand Alliance of Order. But to say that they're trustful is a little bit of a.
But here's a relationship from Order that I have no idea about. And I'm pretty sure they don't even have a relationship because I'm pretty sure they don't even.
Right, now it looks. Read them.
Because I have no idea about this relationship though. Because I'm pretty sure they don't even. Because I'm pretty sure they don't even care that people are there.
Right,
because back. We also take for example these guys.
Yes, the Seraphon.
The Saurus Warriors. I'm pretty sure they have no relationship with them because they just don't care.
Well, different sort of race. Care. So different sort of race, different vibe. Coming from Lustria, which was across the sea. But yeah, wood elves. So you had elves, and you had different sorts of elves doing different things. Obviously, very very good with bow. Their marksmanship ability were phenomenal. They were always a very skirmishy army, able to move really really quick. Obviously, you stuck them near a wood, they were very very deadly. But then they were also a support of the spirits of the forest as well. Not all the spirits like the tree people though.
Can I wear the headphones?
You had like Dryka.
Can I wear the headphones for a bit?
Yeah, you can put the headphones on. So we had like characters like Dryka, and you had Durthu as well. Durthu was a huge tree man, huge tree-like spirits, and you had dryads as well, very very fast wood nymphs. So the spirit of Durthu comes from that legendary creature from the world that was. I assume it's a fragment of that. Again, I'm not up to my modern lore. I'll be looking to read it soon. So yes, I still have. I've still got some Glade kicking around in a box, which is good for when Old World finally comes back out. Although I will be more Empire for that, as I must have about 10,000 points of Empire that's unassembled, unpainted, to my eternal shame. Right, we putting these together then? You come in here?
You can always fix it. I'll take this. But you've got.
I think when I redo it, I'm going to aim for.
Have you done that one?
This was the one. Yes, I've done this one as well. So I think when I go back to the old world, I think I want to look at a Hochland army. I've always loved Hochland. I always loved it since I saw the engineering guild, wasn't it? Who came up with all the crazy names for all the weapons, and they had the Hochland long rifle. Was Leon Todmeister's fantabulously far-reaching harquebus of unseen and unperceived bereavement, or something along those lines. And I thought it was such a great name. I thought, I want an army from Hochland. Right, where am I putting glue? And what's going to go there? So put some glue on here. Where's it going? Where's the bit to go here?
Where'd it go?
I don't know. I got one bit here, and then I didn't see the other bit.
For some reason, I keep forgetting that I put stuff on this edge.
Okay, and which bit of it sticks there? That bit there?
Yeah.
So it goes, what, like this?
No, other way around.
Other way around. Oh, okay, yeah. So that bit slots, so we just make sure that fits there. So that's going to go like that, yeah?
And that's a lot of human anger. That's a lot of human anger in one piece.
They're not humans, they're tree spirit people.
Yeah, but that piece has a lot of skulls on it. So.
It does have a lot of skulls on it.
Wait a minute, why are there even skulls on it?
Tell you what,
it's not like they fight.
And I've got a load of old Empire, but the new Empire stuff.
It's not like they fight humans, and even if, and I'm pretty.
What do you mean they don't fight humans?
They do technically fight humans if they come too close to the forest.
I think they do actually fight humans.
But don't the humans just disappear? Like, where do skulls go? Do they just magically Do they just magically appear later on? Do they just magically appear on another? Silverleaf just comes back.
They get claimed by the ground, I believe, to nourish the roots. There we go. I assume it's that way up. What's that?
And why does he have so many of them? There is another skull here that looks suspiciously like a giant skull, but it's definitely not.
Right, come on then. What's the next bit? Where's this bit go?
This one is
Too close.
really cool too.
A bit further away. So we can see if we can get it closer.
This one is a leg piece.
More focus.
Really likes it. He didn't, and I'm gonna tell you, this guy did not skip leg day.
Can we?
I'm gonna tell you
it's a beautiful
already,
model.
This guy did not.
Whatever's going on,
leg
it's
day.
absolutely beautiful model.
This guy did not skip
Can't
leg
quite
day.
see it, can you? But he's it's a stunning model.
Finding placement.
I tell you what, it's the new details they've got. This is like an actual insect on his back. See, he's not got the wings. He's simply got an insect holding onto his backpack, who's carrying him through the air, which is so nice. Love it. And these little bits of armour in front of him there. It's like a bit of trunk coming back. Yeah, very, very cool. Right, I'm leading pieces, mate.
Okay.
Something to do.
Is this the front side?
It could be the front side. I need the
So that
instructions.
one
Show me the
goes there.
instructions. Where's the instructions?
Instructions. Wait, what?
The instructions. So that bit goes onto the. Hang on a second. So that bit goes there. We've done that.
You mean the tree You mean the tree instructions?
The tree instructions. So they look like these are going to develop into legs.
Is this how trees are made?
So
they get put into
that way.
They're just glued together as a seedling,
Is it this
and
way,
then
right? Oh, hang on.
Their future's glued together as a seedling.
That's it. So this one looks like it's some sort of. You can see there's a hook here where it hooks under there. There's a little ledge there, and I think it hooks just over the edge of this one here. So let's try that again. Yeah, and then that holds. See, I'm trying to wiggle it. There's a little bit of movement, but generally it holds it in the right place there. I'm assuming it's that one and not this one. Yeah, that's not. You've given me this one here. So this is 14, correct?
Yep.
Right. Okay. So that one's going to fit on there.
Meanwhile, you're busy doing that. I'm probably gonna rewatch this video anyway. Anyway, if it is edited.
Well, we're live, mate. So be nice. Where were we? So this very much looks like the front, and then that hooks over there.
Piece. I'm getting at the next piece, number 15.
Straight in.
Okay, so that will be on the.
It's looking rather good.
Numbers next to number 14. So.
Let's just hold it for a second while this dries a bit.
14.
Say again.
Number 15 is right above number 14.
Okay.
Interesting.
They definitely interlace these pieces. And although I am nostalgic for the old lead models, in some ways, oh my god, putting those together was not easy. There we go. So you can kind of see legs starting to come down here. This is all the tassels. The front of his body will come up here.
And we have for our next piece a second leg.
We have a second leg. Let's have a look at this then. So all I'm doing here, so I've got my knife now. I know I've been doing this for a stupidly long time.
Oh god, I'm not looking forward to putting in 14 bugs.
They're not bugs, they're spikes.
1, 2, wait, just let me be clear again. 1, 2,
you
3,
be
4,
clear.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 already.
Right. There we go. That one there. Just counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I'm looking curious to have a look at some of these rules from.
9, 10.
Used to be able to get spites, murder of crows, and all that.
Oh wait, no, I miscounted. It's 12, which is basically the same number, so I'm not looking forward to that.
If you're a baker, maybe. Used to have.
Like, how are they gonna do 12 scrapings or 14 scrapings of a potato?
What are you on about?
I don't know. And
You
I
don't
probably
know.
never will.
That's because you're tired. You've had your swim today, haven't you?
Yeah, had swimming lessons.
Him and Rock
Pretty
over.
sure. I mean, they'd like a bit of water, but not too much water. They can't even swim. I'm pretty sure none of the armies of water was like a good swim. except for maybe the source. Except
you kind of forgotten the Idoneth Deepkin, who live pretty much underwater and can swim on land.
I forgot about those guys.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot they even existed.
Yep. You ready to put this leg on?
One of the most forgettable models.
Do you want to put this leg on then?
Other than the other blue guys that I do have.
The other blue guys. You're very descriptive. Right, so there we go. So that one dry fits onto there. You can see that fits on really nicely there. Okay. I like the way you get these bits cover up the join. So I'm going to put the glue on. You just have to hold on there, and it should just slide there. Okay. Ready? You're going to flap. Right, so if I put a little bit of glue on, be a little bit generous here because we've got such a nice big area. But again, not too much. Will you hold it where you do that? I'm going to rotate it around this way a little bit. There we go. You're on. Perfect fit. What a match. And now you can see you've got both of his legs starting to descend now. See swirly bits here. Cool. Right. We have got, looks like a pelvis forming there.
18 and 16. I really hope that they didn't overuse the pieces.
Yeah. Right, what we got next then?
That just wouldn't be funny.
So while that's drying, we can start prepping the next piece.
16. So looking for 18 and 16.
Oh yeah, big yawn.
Side, I'm guessing. Yep.
Glad it's the weekend.
18 and looking for 16. Snippity snip snip snappity snap snap snippity snip go the crocodile jaws.
Yeah.
And number 18 is out.
Number 18 is out. There we go. Right. Okay. So what's going on here?
And we'll also get out 16 to make the other half. Trust me, it's really hard. I'm gonna look to find these pieces. Okay, I found one on the other side of the spool. Who put something like who? I'm not questioning the Games Workshop community and how they create stuff, but it just
so don't.
But for some reason they put 18 and 16 on the opposite side of the sprues. I don't know why.
I can explain why. This is about using a lot more of the sprue, much more logically. So in days of old they were much more regimented. So like here we go. This is some leftover from the Gloomspike Gits. So we had some Gloomspike Gits here. Or as I used to know them, Night Goblins.
I just hope that the company doesn't get really high.
No, it was. But this is how sprees were sort of much more normally before. There was sort of like, you get all the arms of one type here and all the arms of one type here, and they would have the sprue here, and then you sort of clip each bit out in turn.
Those would be.
But whereas these now are much more designed to maximise what you can get on there, which is really cool.
Yeah, those were these guys.
Yeah, those were those guys.
Show the camera.
Yeah, we need to put it up. Let's see if we can do that there. These guys are bro. So little goblins live underground with all of the other troublemakers.
If you're wondering why the camera's so bright, we have the camera next to the light shining down, so it's really bright for you guys. But
yeah, we need some sort of matte surface here because it's really it's trying to deal with the light. It used to dull it down a bit. But yeah, no, the new ones. Let's have a look. Pass it over here, mate. Pass me one of the sprues. So the new ones here are designed much more to maximise what you can fit in there, and they're obviously much more fiddly. Trying to wrap it around, so trying to have all of the spiky bits next door to each other that line up in some sort of order, you'd have huge sprues.
Yeah, but they are though.
Much more. Yeah,
that one. Yeah,
but they're much more efficiently laid out. It's very clever anyway. Much cleverer than me. Tell you that much for a start. So. I know I'm weirdly obsessive. I know this feels very much like it's going to be glued to another surface, and I know that. But if I don't trim it down nicely, then I'm just get really paranoid. It's going to stick just a little bit up, like we did with the Outriders. We got some Outriders somewhere. That's some Outriders we put together. We made a really bad mistake putting these Outriders together because we were using glue. You forgot this, guys. We actually got this from Warhammer World. And the problem is we put glue in there, which created, see that gap there? And we put glue in there. These are push fit models, but we used a bit of glue and it created like a little vacuum. So I am wondering how on earth I'm going to solve that problem. That's a solved problem for another day.
We have some other guys in a folder we have some other guys in.
What are you doing?
We have some other guys in this folder, but we're not.
You're a menace. You're a menace.
But we'll show you those guys at the end of the video. We'll show you those guys at the end of the video when we're done.
Well, we can't show too much. Otherwise,
we'll
it
show
spoils
them the models. We'll do it next video.
No harm in showing the models.
We'll show them the models at
not
the
fair
end
necessarily
of the
show
next
everything
video
that's
to
inside.
show what will be. It will be an. The next video will be kind of underwhelming because of the lack of pieces. But it's still fun. It's still fun.
You come up with the funniest phrases.
Exactly, and I have no idea what I'm saying, and I came up with the phrases.
Yes, you have no idea what you're saying.
Like pizza on pie is really gross, but pizza on pie is really gross, but pecan pie is actually a thing. Like that. I have no idea what that's meant to mean either.
No, I don't know what you meant to do either. So there we go. Okay, so just having a look, see if we can do. Right. Sorry, just sorting out some stuff. There we go. Alright then, so just trimming this down now. Now where's this one go, mate? Hen? Where's this one go?
Dad, did you pause the video?
No, still going. Still
You're
going.
not moving.
No, I'm just moving very, very still now. I'm just start moving now.
Okay, I'm sorry for that. We have the video going on the side so we can see what you guys are seeing.
Yeah, we'll just double check and just try and make sure
it
it's
kind of has a
3D.
delay since it's going all throughout the internet.
Well, the delay's on purpose in case I need to do anything.
Dad, did you do this?
I haven't done this one yet, no. Okay, where's this one go?
Next to it.
So hopefully we'll be able to do some more weekend streams. Is that where you cut it? Just here? That must be where you cut it. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah, I'm very long on the tooth, so I'm very much more used to using a craft knife for doing the mould lines and such. So I know you got. We have got a mould line remover.
I don't know why.
It's just in the box to the side. This is my job because it's just involves something a bit sharper. So, although I don't know if you can make out, I'm actually missing the tip of this, which is probably a good thing. So just use it for removing mould lines. But yeah, for me, I just like.
We did have some mold lines with a Paeta.
I like to be able to get
earlier.
into a lot finer.
We did have some mold line problems with a Paeta. Let me just go.
Paeta.
Paeta, yeah. We have a lot of Space Marine models at the back.
Paeta.
We have a lot of Space Marine models. And
Well, that's yours, isn't it?
A spec and one single Terminator. We will possibly do a Terminator this weekend. Like.
Depends how much time we get. Okay. Advantages. One thing that's nice about this hobby.
You know, the hardest part in making the video
Yes.
is when you make it, you have no idea what the public are going to think of it. Like, 1 second
True.
they could see someone do the exact same thing as you, but just because your channel's small, they'd be like, wow, that was a terrible video.
Well.
So, and there are also many guys out there, or girls, that are just here that make fun of you and hate you if you're a really big YouTuber, and you can't stop with that, because there will be people who trying to get clubs in the comments to unsubscribe.
We're not big enough to worry about trolls right now, dude.
If you're a huge YouTuber, I'm not gonna name one. Like, I don't know.
I'm not going to name one. He says try not to name one.
Someone.
What's that?
If you're just a big YouTuber, then you're gonna have a lot of haters, and they'll get, and possibly getting people to unsubscribe.
Well, we're not that big.
So we don't have to worry about that.
We're not that big. Don't stress. Right, so I'm going to put the tree trunk. I'm going to put the trunk together. So this is his bottom of his leg. Okay, so this is the bottom of his leg. So what you've got the front of his leg there, and this looks like this is the back of the leg, and then that slots into there like so. So it should line up nicely, perfectly there. There we go. So that's pretty cool. Okay, and then that goes this way around, and that makes his foot will go under there then. Sit under there. So let's get this bit stuck together. Now, where's the base of that foot then, little man? Where's the base of the foot? Where's the foot? Give me the next bit, mate. Will I put this one together, or you put this together?
No, you can put that together.
Okay, so we'll just slot that together. Hang on, upside down.
Wait, are you watching? Dad, just making sure you get it right.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. Okay.
No, just making sure.
I know, I got it right. I looked.
Incoming.
I'm here. That's what I've just done.
Folder.
But I need 20 and 76C and 74C. I need those bits, and we can finish one of his legs then. So just making sure that's nice and tight. I think that's going to be fine there. I mean, there's a little tiny gap, but I think once you paint it, you want to see that. Okay. Now, which leg does this one attach to? Or am I upside down? Ah, that's why, because I'm missing a bit, which is his kneecap. So the kneecap bit will come into between those. Looks like it's kind of like this. Kind of see that. It's going to be a good old trunk, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure it's going to have another foot.
Standing there like that.
Like,
it's going to be huge.
A big model.
Oh, for the model.
Like, there are two different types of models to me. Like, three actually. No. Three different types of units. Huge units that you only need one. Huge units that only have one model in them. Small units that small models, but they're still units, so they have like a lot of models. And then we have medium units that only, like Vindicators, that only have 5.
Okay.
That only have 5. They're just medium. They're just medium and have their own strengths and weaknesses.
We can get more to these units anyway.
You can also technically count the Greyhound Chariot as a big unit, even though technically there are people riding it on its back.
So which bit's this one? Which bit's this one? Which one's this one?
Number 20.
Number 20?
20 and I'm gonna add 76 foot now.
This is number 20.
I've got it.
Right, need to
There's so many pointy pieces that every time I put it on my bed, it's really hard to get off.
Yeah, you have to be careful, mate. Don't sort of end up sticking to it.
I'm figuring out how to get it off every single second, but it's really hard to just do it. Like, sometimes you really just want to go. I don't care. Just go. But in reality, you can't. Life is always taking it slow, and can you stop being impression?
That, I believe, is not meant to be a spike. Could be.
We do have a cat. Is he at the door? No. What's scary about a cat is if you don't close the door properly, then he will open it.
And then come and paw at you when he wants food, because he's a food-driven animal.
One time, if you don't close the closet door, he'd rip open a pouch, but we moved the pouch box to the top, so we don't need
We did. Is that...
Cats... Our cat, and I'm pretty sure millions of cat owners out there will still have the same problem as us. When sometimes it loves you, but sometimes it hates you, and when it's on its belly, from my logic, you don't want to rub it. It's not offering you to rub its belly. It's either relaxing, cozy, stretching, or it's getting ready to wash itself.
Okay.
Especially if it's on its side. If it's on its side, it's either just heard something and it was getting itself relaxed.
Rylock, next bit.
Relax, or it's going to lick itself.
Start giving me the next bit.
Looking for 76.
Go on then.
It's hard to find it, okay?
Yeah, so that's why I'm asking you to do it a bit early. I'm still finishing this one first. But is this
I'm a busy bee.
You're a busy bee. Zzz.
Why am I bringing this up? I mean, I technically, yes, there was like a bit of bugs. These are the sort of guys that would...
Is this a foot?
These guys are the sort of guys...
Is this a foot?
Wait, I have to do something.
You do something. Alright. Where are we now?
You see,
Shut the door.
okay,
I need the next bit.
I've done what I needed to do. You see, so Sylvanins are the kind of guys that would track that if you have arachnophobia, they track you down, go to your house, and tape you to a chair in a room full of spiders for 5 hours to make you face your fear. That's the kind of guys that Sylvanins are. Sylvanins, because I'm pretty sure they just love bugs or whatever.
They're not
creatures
bugs, they're spikes. I keep telling you.
Spikes, because there are so many of them and so many. Okay, I almost said Stormcaptor tunnels because as soon as you think of S and you actually play this version of Warhammer, your entire mind just gets it.
Okay, right.
Does any of you get this? I'm talking to the future. Wait, how am I meant to do that?
Don't stress. You keep doing what you're doing and I'll do the rest, alright? Don't stress. Right, so what on earth is this bit you've just given me?
It says it's something that connects to. It kind of looks like a high heel when you put it on.
Yeah, he's kind of got that vibe to it, hasn't it?
So
I'm assuming it fits onto here somewhere.
Like, it doesn't look like a soldier sandal you get in the Roman times. It looks like a high heel.
This way, this way. Ah, hang on. That way around. Okay, so
I'll cut out 74C1
with this little twiggy bit holding up, and then that bit goes in that way.
This is gonna take
so if that high heel effect, as he said.
How many build pages? Oh god, that's a lot of pieces.
Right, I need the next piece, mate.
How many pieces are on the screws? I'm pretty sure there's not.
Hen, I need the next bit, mate.
Almost there. Searching for 74. No, it's not Halloween anymore. That was like 2 months ago.
It was a few months ago.
3 months ago.
Or maybe you could say 3 months ago.
Hey, only I'm allowed to do 3 policies. Hey, only I'm allowed to do.
And then is this one then going there? Okay, and that makes sense. And then that bit goes there.
I guess it's just natural evolution.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to put it on.
Well, I haven't glued it yet. I need to put some glue on.
Put it in the hole. Put it in the crater of a hole.
Okay, you ready?
I'm just an average. No, it's not Halloween anymore. You can't say me to not make references other Rylocks, and then make references yourself other Rylocks.
Oops. No, still
Wait a minute.
There we go.
Which Rylock keeps telling me to stop referencing? I'm gonna go check that out.
Okay, and then looks like then how's this going to fit onto here? I need this other piece. Ah, here we go. So this should be that missing piece that allows me to connect to both of them. So we've got one bit that's kind of going side to side, and I think that's how you work it. So you see one bit connects side to side. What's this bit? So the ridge goes side to side for this way, but at the top it goes front to back. Okay, so we can glue that in and we can glue it on completely.
Okay, so if you're wondering what that sound was, that was Warhammer.
I don't think they heard.
Neither do I. Were you talking at the time? I don't know.
Right.
Let's just hope that not no shouting.
Yeah. Okay.
sometimes you just feel like you could just get away from literally everything and just have a nice time.
So that's like the kneecap, because that's going forward, so that
Don't
goes that
worry,
way.
we have incoming file.
So, I got it. And then this one then
Is that
fits on there like that. And that's one whole leg. That's a lot of leg. It feels like there's
That's
a lot
just
of
a
different,
whole.
if I'm not careful.
That's a whole leg. How is that just straight up taller than the Greyhound Chariot?
Oh god, yeah.
Look at it. The leg itself is just taller. This leg itself is taller than a Greyhound.
Yes. So we put it onto him. So here we go.
How
Now this,
tall is this model? This guy is officially up to his waist, about 2 times taller than a Greyhound.
okay, I'll just hold that still for a second.
This guy up to his waist is about 2.1 times taller than a Greyhound.
Okay, so there we go. So he stands.
This guy's like 2.1
He's
times taller than a Greyhound.
There's a Greyhound.
And it's
Reference.
just at, and we're just
Well, that's
at
just to his waist as well.
That's just at his waist.
Yep, he's big.
I'm turning the page.
Right, so we have another leg to do. Put that away.
This model size is terrifying. Okay, our first step is 17 and 19. We will find you. Intermission. No music. Because play elevator music, no. Elevator music is required every time you're waiting. Dun, dun, dun. No.
That's a bit.
Elevator music original. Bum, 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 bum.
There you go.
Bum, bum,
Don't know if that's going to help at all.
not elevator music.
We'll see.
Bum, 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 bum,
So maybe put a bit more light on it.
bum, 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 bum.
Let's see if I can
Bum, bum.
get a bit more light on the go.
And this is
Okay.
light enough to figure out what number 19
We're
was
getting a bit
without
better now. It's
squinting.
getting a little better. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so next one then. So I'm guessing this is going to be the same routines. We're going to get front and back of the bottom of the leg.
Yep.
This is going to take a long time to paint.
This model is not going to be fun to paint. I mean, it is going to be fun. It's just going to be stupidly hard.
Yeah.
Like, if anyone, like, I'm sorry, but yet again, for those who can do this in, like, wow, this is the easiest model.
I don't think
Please
I
stop.
don't think anyone has ever said that. I don't think you've ever heard anyone who's ever said that either, have you?
Please, just
Have
don't
you
say
have you
that
have you heard
painting
that?
this model is easy.
Have you heard that?
Here, I'll throw the.
Have
here,
you?
If you really think you're so good at it, I'll give it to your face and see how long it takes you.
And
Like if it takes you longer than for you to paint me, then what did you learn?
Rylock,
Never to doubt
Rylock,
someone.
have you ever actually
Never
heard
to
anyone
doubt
say that
someone.
though? Rylock, have you ever heard anyone say
No,
that?
and there probably will never be. But I know there is people that would definitely
yeah.
act like that. They just don't want to do it publicly.
Oh yeah, there are people who are, but that's all right. Oh mate, bless you.
I still got the weed killer disease.
The weed killer disease. Such a weirdo. Right.
This model is probably gonna tower over every single model we ever get, except for maybe the dragons that will kind of tower over it.
They're called storm drakes.
Yes, storm dragons.
I'm just asking. I don't actually know. Where did you cut?
I don't know. Neither do I. Why are the names so confusing? Like they use S and then it just goes into something silver, and then I come up with silverly, but then it goes into the weirdest name ever. Like I'm not taking their choices bad. It's just so hard to say. Like if anyone can memorize all these names, then I would give you 10 times a normal clap, because these names are hard to name. Like if you can remember all the names of every single modeling game in that Games Workshop ever made, then no. Then I would basically never stop clapping, because that's just stupid. Then like all the models that they've ever created for every single time event is stupid. And if you can continue to do this to the end of Games Workshop, then you have officially
That's what now.
Then you would just have a memory that is infinite, or you just will do. Or you need to take a step outside and you're doing stuff.
There are some experts out there. So it wouldn't surprise me if there were people who were like clued up. But like anything, it's all about the effort you put in, isn't it? Right, where are we? Yeah, should have refilled my coffee mug before doing this, shouldn't I? Right then, that looks right. So that curve looks like it goes this way. Front and back of the leg. Same deal as this, right?
I'm definitely going to watch
that
this
way?
video over when it's edited. If it is. Oh god, there's some more weed killer in the room coming from the vents. Wait, there is no vents.
Such a sauce. Right.
I guess it came from the trees. Wait, did we use weed killer on the trees? No, but
Weed killer on the trees.
No, but we used to have trees, but they were getting a bit dangerous, so we had to get them down. See, the garden
Next bits, mate.
now,
Next bits.
It's still sad.
So I'm guessing this bit is the top.
Same thing, 77, 20.
Branches are going up. So I'm guessing that's the top. So this is going to do something similar over here. Right then. Okay.
That one's from behind. My job. Talking about besides, if you make this model in an earlier subscription, and then it comes back in another subscription, then you're gonna have some sort of hindsight. If it changes, then you're gonna have some hindsight, but if it doesn't change, then you're just gonna have two of the same model and you have no idea what to do with them. But they might look different. It might be another version. Might be in a different pose. Like, I don't know. Maybe there's two different types of Dominators. I don't know. Like, I have no idea what anyone thinks or how anyone thinks, or except for myself. So if you say, why are you being such a crybaby about nothing, you can't really say for yourself because you don't know what you're saying. Like, they could be saying the exact same thing to you when your favorite thing has been shut down for some reason. I don't know why it would ever be shut down, but maybe. And then they just have no care for it at all. Like, so no. Just don't be mean.
Cool.
I mean, I can't say that for myself. You just because everyone is in their own way. Everyone is mean in their own way, and you can't stop that. No one is perfect.
You're
And
being
no one will
very
ever be.
profound.
Neither am I. So you have to do what you need to do. I'll be back in a sec.
You'll be back in a sec. Okay. Right, in the meantime, I'm going to keep tidying up these models. So this is going to be, again, this is an adhesive face, and this is another one as well. But I'll make sure that they actually match up. There we go. Match up, line up nicely. There aren't any gaps. Okay. Camera. Camera. Yeah, I got a lot of projects I'd like to do. I got a whole slew of old Chaos Space Marine models, a couple of Defiders, Vindicator. Do those. I've got my massive Empire army. I'm very excited to be able to get back on with again. And obviously all of these. So there's a whole host of models over here. Want to get painting. It's all part of the subscription. So this was an extra model. Ogre Tyrant. There's been a few other little extras as well. So Warlock Bombardier, Skaven Warlock Bombardier, who looks very nice. If you can see him. No, yeah, there maybe, just about there. So he's rather nice as well. We have made a start on getting some of these painted. So there's the kill boss. So we have started putting all these in. I find the white a bit difficult. I have had since I had glasses, so I can see this a lot better than I was able to before. So I'm looking to get white details on the shoulders here. Were a real pest. But we have got the colours to do a lot more. Need to lose some of the shades. Okay, so there's a lot more space to get some bits done. Looking forward, and then there's starting to tidy up. So Rylock will make a start, and then I'll come along and tidy up as best I can anyway. Unfortunately, you can see where I've had to go over a few different layers, so starting to get some of the Stormcast Eternals painted up. Hopefully I'll be able to get the camera a bit better. We can get some of these done. So I've only done a few basic colours on that. But we've got quite a few other bits and pieces here to get done. And tell you what, if anyone has any good suggestions on how to paint Chaos Terminators and some good colour schemes for them, I would love to know. So I had an idea of doing a Nurgle themed group, so aligned to Nurgle but not Plague Marines. Rough idea of calling them the Blessed, who would love to share all of their wonderful bonuses with you, Nurgly Brucey bonuses. But I don't know what colour to go, because obviously Nurgle is green, but I don't want to look like Plague Marines because they're not Plague Marines, so it's a bit of a weird one. I kind of like the idea of white, that sort of off-white as well, but then that's how Plague Marines used to be in the Horus Heresy, so I don't know. Right, where were we? Right. Please ignore the man behind the curtain. It's the great and powerful Oz. Right then, where'd your high heels go? So high heels is this one? Nope. This one? This one. Definitely looks like it's going in that way. Ah, this way. Okay, cool. Yeah, that feels like it goes in solid there. Yeah, give it a wiggle. You can feel it's not moving very much at all. Let's give this a go. Okay. How was your trip to the park, dude?
Good.
Good. You enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. So that's the back of the heel put on there. Giving it a bit of a wiggle. Let's have a look. So again, I think this is the back of the model. So that's definitely the top because they're all going that way. So I think this is the top and the back. So let's just line that up. So that's a bit more upright, like that. Yep, that feels solid there. So we can definitely fill this one in. There we go. Where are we going to there? Cool. Okay, right. Okay. Okay, and that's not as snug as I would have hoped. It's not, well, not as obvious as I would have hoped. I'm going to have to kind of guess how far the front's falling off there. Okay, I think I'm in there because it's quite flush at the back there. When you get it just right, it's quite, bottom of it lines up quite nicely. Front of the heel still there. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, I'll probably do one more piece. Okay, to do that I'm going to need $75C. Here we go. So 75C. The diagram's quite big. It's got a lot of sub-assemblies to it, as you can imagine. So 75C's down here. One side and the other side, like that. There we go. I'll trim this one up. It's all on the go. You probably hear Rylock in the background. Right, now this is a fiddly little one. Okay, right. Which way around is this? So there's one going sideways, one going backwards and forwards again. So where's the kneecap? Is that the kneecap there? So if that's the kneecap, then the side to side goes that way. Ah, perfect. Bless old Rylock. Okay, so where's that kneecap? So there's the kneecap. So you've got one going side to side. So if that's the kneecap, you've got one bit that goes side to side and one bit that goes forward back. So I'll go side to side on there. That fits in nicely. Like so. Oh mate, you're still going for it. A little bit on there. I'm going to let it just go tacky for a second. And I think what we'll do is, before we put any more on it, we'll wait for this bit to dry. Okay? Alright, so let's have a look. So that's got a bit tacky there, and then this should fit nicely into there. I'm going to do it from the back, I think. Okay, it looks like it's going to go in there, like that. Okay, so it's coming back on itself a bit there. No worries. Okay, I'll hold that in there for a second. So what we're going to do, I think, is we're going to let these bits dry. So we'll leave these to one side to have a dry. We'll leave that there, and then we will come back again later on at some point, and then we'll be able to actually get this all stuck together. So for the moment, here we are. So we've got the whole sort of bottom of it section there. So it's not bad. Okay. Oh, blimey, mate. Okay. So there we go. That's the start. Right, do you want to say bye to everyone then, mate?
Bye.
You want to say bye to everyone? Hopefully we'll be on at a time and you can catch up with us again. But
So
until
that
then,
would be the waste.
yep.